the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying and chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? They've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. They've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying and chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low.
This animation sequence will provide an overview of normal cardiac structure and physiology, along with a review of the process of excitation-contraction coupling in the heart. The myocardium is comprised of cardiac myocyte and non-myocyte cells. Cardiac myocytes make up approximately 70% of the mass of the heart and are enmeshed in a collagen network that acts as a supporting framework. Blood is supplied to individual cardiac myocytes through capillaries that are in close proximity to them. Cardiac myocytes are comprised of actin and myosin myofilaments, whose organization gives rise to the characteristic striated appearance of cardiac muscle. There are two prominent organelles within cardiac myocytes: the mitochondria, which produce energy, and the sarcoplasmic reticulum, which regulates calcium handling in the cell. Cardiac contraction is initiated when extracellular calcium moves into the cell across the voltage-dependent L-type calcium channel. The calcium that enters the cell triggers calcium release from the ryanodine receptor through a process known as calcium-triggered calcium release. Calcium that is released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum binds to the actin-thin filaments, thereby initiating contraction of the sarcomeres. At the end of the contraction sequence, calcium comes off of the myofilaments and is actively transported back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum by the calcium pump in its membrane. Calcium is also transported out of the cell into the extracellular space by a membrane-bound pump sodium-calcium exchanger, which is not shown here. Cardiac contraction is brought about by interactions between the actin-thin filament, shown in yellow and purple, and the myosin cross-bridges that project from the thick filament, shown in red. In relaxed cardiac muscle, the conformation of troponin and tropomyosin prevents actin from interacting with the myosin cross-bridges. As a result, actin is unable to interact with the myosin cross-bridges containing bound ATP. In activated cardiac muscle, calcium binds to troponin C, which then shifts troponin complexes and tropomyosin to an active conformation that enables actin to interact with the myosin cross-bridges. Myosin ATPase on the myosin heads then hydrolyzes ATP, thus providing the requisite energy for the myosin cross-bridge to interact with the thin filaments and pull the thin filaments towards the center of the sarcomere in a ratchet-like fashion. In this sequence of the normal heart, we have reviewed the process of excitation-contraction coupling. As will be discussed subsequently, this process of excitation-contraction coupling becomes dysregulated in cardiac hypertrophy and cardiac failure.
We now return to the adventures of Aquaman.
Yeah?
Hey, can you grab me another beer?
Yeah. Anything else? Maybe, a TV guide and, another pillow for your feet or something like that?
No, actually, you know what? Give me like a Dewar's and soda, and try to keep the salt water out of it if you could.
Try to keep the salt water.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by salt water. I don't. It's a little bit difficult.
I know. I'm
keep the salt water out.
just saying. Try.
Yeah.
To keep,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll try. Yeah. You want me to wipe your ass too?
Oh wow, that's a helpful tone.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You're kind of abusing your powers a little bit. Don't you think?
Actually,
it's a little bit ridiculous.
you know what? Actually, this is all time that could be spent getting in my bed.
to automatically clear your temporary internet files. Just click on Start, Control Panel, Internet Options, then click the Advanced tab, scroll down to Security, click on Empty Temporary Internet Files folder when browser is closed, and Apply. And there you go.
In Internet Explorer, type in www.soft32.com. Once the site is opened, find the search box and type in MSN space DP space Stealer and click search. There should be only one result for your search, and it'll be MSN CE/DP Stealer 5.0. Click download now. Scroll down and choose a download mirror. Next, you can either run or save the program. Once you have gone through the quick and easy installation, this is what the program will look like. You have two options, scan or scan and sort. Click scan. The program will do a quick run through of all the recent display pictures, animations, and emoticons. From here you have a large selection to pick from. Let's say I want picture number 1. All I have to do is check off the box, click save, pick a location, and I'm done. Now you have access to anyone's display pictures that were recently used. Enjoy.